Well, it seems as though Merlin is not feeling well today. As you can see, he's laying down. You see quite an area around him where he's been pawing on the ground, rolling himself. Looks like he's going to have bloat. So we're going to have to treat him pretty quick. You don't leave an animal with bloat, a goat with bloat. I think that's probably what's wrong with him. Walt just came in and said he wasn't acting right, he wasn't getting up. So we're going to have to get him up, get him walking, check him out, and see what's wrong with him. Yeah, he's going to lay down, show that his left side hurts a little bit. He's going to rub it, shaking his belly a little bit, twitching. Okay, we're going to start by giving him a massage on his rumen area. I know.
Tell us what you got, Grandma.
Well, we got little Merlin, and he appears to have a pretty serious case of bloat. He's laying down, only wants to lay down. So we're going to give him some Dr. Pepper, try to get him to burp. And on top of the Dr. Pepper, we'll be massaging his rumen abdomen and making him walk. And we're going to try to bring up a burp in him. It's pretty tight. And then, whether he likes it or not, he's going for a pretty nice long walk. Bloat in goats is pretty critical. They can die pretty fast if you don't treat it. First time he's even acted off at all.
I heard him burp.
Did you hear him burp?
Yeah.
Cheyenne says she just heard him burp. And that's a good sign. You want to massage that rumen abdomen with a deep massage like you're making bread, because there's a lot of pressure on it and you need to get that pressure out. So I'm moving the massaging, I'm moving forward, trying to hope to get more burps out of him. Keeping him moving is the goal. If he gets to where he won't move, I'll just massage him some more. A goat can actually die from the pain. They don't take pain very well. So if he's laying down in pain, sometimes they'll just up and die from it. Have no desire to get through it. Backwards is fine, as long as he's moving. Show you again how I've got this rope attached to him. As you can see, there's no pulling stress on his neck. So I have it attached up here at the collar like normal. And then I have it running under his body, over behind his right shoulder, over his back, and under his left shoulder, and then back up through his collar. You put a regular lead rope on a goat that doesn't know how to lead, and they'll choke themselves and fall down and cut their wind off. It's a slow process, but a steady, continual process. Just keeping him moving, keeping him on his feet. No going down. I know you don't feel good. There will be no going down. had him walking a little bit. We haven't let him lay down in 15 or 20 minutes. We've given him 3 doses of Dr. Pepper. He's burping a little bit. I'm massaging this rumen from the bottom to the top and forward. We're watching for burps, and then we burp him like a little baby. You want to bring it from the bottom up to the top. And forward. Watch for that burp. Cupping my hand here, I'm not really slapping him with a flat hand. You're burping him like you would a baby, with a little more pressure. Moving that gas bubble up towards the top and the front. Are you a baby? You are a baby. You want to keep him up, don't let him lay down. If he lays down, that rumen just settles. You gonna burp? He's burped 3 times. So, it could be that just because he's a baby, there's a burp. Just because he's a baby, his rumen isn't quite fully developed. So, we got a little bit of a fresh poo here. That's good, it means something's moving. A little large, it's not in pellets, but something is moving. We're just taking turns keeping him moving. He'd much rather be laying down. Give him a little burp now. He seems to be responding a little better right now. Holding his head up. So our goal is to keep Merlin moving. We've attached his lead rope to Thumbelina's collar. See if she can keep him moving. He's not real excited about following people on that lead rope. And she's not real excited about staying in one place. So, as long as we can keep him moving, it's a good thing. We're hoping this will be a way to keep him up and on his feet. No. He's walking mighty stretched out there. His gut still hurts pretty bad.
Thumbelina!
Oh, hi, Miss Pearl. What are you doing, baby girl? What are you doing, Miss Pearl? You gonna lick my fingers? People haven't seen you in a while. Ah, you like to get your head scratched, don't you? Yeah, she likes to have her head scratched. Big old baby. Miss Pearl is such a big baby. You're blocking my view. You're blocking my view, Miss Pearl. I'm trying to watch the little boy goat walk. Did she get you?
No, I'm okay.
Hi, Miss Pearl. What are you doing? Pearly girly? I got goats in your pen, don't I? Yeah. You remember that camera. It used to always be on you, wasn't it? It used to always be on you, wasn't it? That camera was always on the pearly girly. She's gotten so big. She got big. She got big. That big old head's coming into my tummy right now. She wants to be scratched. She's keeping him moving. Not a lot, but he's not allowed to lay down. They're about equal in size. They're close to the same age, too. I think he's a couple of months younger than her. He won't ever get as big as she ends up getting, but as you remember, Thumbelina had, she was born with a selenium deficiency that had both front legs turned under. She couldn't walk. She has recovered quite nicely. We had her in splints for the first month of her life. Gave her vitamin E and vitamin A and selenium as additional supplements. So Thumbelina has turned out pretty good. You can watch how his back is arching. He's still in quite a bit of pain. Arches his back, walks a little stiff. That's more energy than we've seen in an hour and a half. He's not happy about her making him work. It's easier to get him to follow a goat, though, than it is to get him to follow a human. So we have that collar, the lead rope attached to his collar, run under his chest, behind both shoulders, and then back up through his collar. And that keeps him from choking while she's pulling on him. Then we just have it tied to her collar. The goal is to keep him up and moving, at least for a couple of hours, and try to get that rumen moving. We've massaged his left side pretty heavily, and we've done a lot of burping on him. I've given him about 4 syringes of Dr. Pepper now, trying to get a burp out of him. He's had 1 bowel movement. He really wants to go lay down, and he's not going to be allowed to do that. So we have Thumbelina working him.
Come on, just a little closer. There you go. You did it. Don't eat that. Come on.
Everybody taking turns walking the little goat. Keeping him moving. He's not liking it, but he's got to stay on his feet and keep moving for a while.
Let's go sideways then. But we gotta go. We gotta go. Come on.
No.
Come on. Come on. You gotta keep going. Keep going. There you go. Back her up then. Put her in reverse. Put her in reverse. Let's go. Let's go.
He's had his belly rubbed. Still a little swollen. He was laying down when I came up, and he got him on his own. So right now we're just walking him. He's not real happy about the walking, but he's doing it. And he goes over to some hay that's on the ground, and he's been nibbling on that. Wanting to walk on the rocks, that's good. That shows a little effort. He's gonna come tell you to get rid of me.
Merle.
Get that woman out of here. Get that woman out of here. She makes me work. We're just walking. Keep walking. Keep walking. I think he thinks if he gets in the rocks, he can get away from me. I think that's a goat mentality. Tell her to go away. Tell her to go away. Keep walking. Keep walking. Walking is good. It works that rumen down.
What? What? Now you're a crybaby? Are you a crybaby now? Oh.
Walk. I know. Walking the goat. Walking the goat. There's another fresh poop. Green. Getting a little more solid.
Right there just happened. Between the rocks.
Over here.
Yep.
Okay, so his poop is getting a little more solid. Come over here and I'll show you. Yesterday, I think it was yesterday, day before, we put him out a mineral block. For the most part, it's good for goats to have loose minerals, but we get such high winds that it's hard to keep loose mineral down for the goats. So this has been out here for about a day, and they've worked it down really good. I think that's probably what his issue was. I think he got a little more minerals than he needed to get. So, what?
Throw on again.
Huh? All of them. Well, I think Merlin is feeling much better. He has escaped us, come into the barn. So did Thumbelina. Come into the barn, and he's helping himself to the hay that we keep in the wagon here in the barn for the goats and the cows. So it's feeding time. We thought we would be able to
Gut is like that right now.
is what?
His gut, he's that big around again.
Yeah. But he's eating. So we bring the kids in here, and we park the mama goats here while we're milking the other one. And we just had an escape of Merlin and Thumbelina. We just got Boomer back inside. So this is what Merlin's problem is right now. He's got a big old gut on him already. But he's very hungry, and that's a really good sign. That means that he's passed enough food that he's ready to fill up again. So I'm going to take him out to the pen now, and he can eat like the rest of the kids. And I just wanted to show you he's feeling much better, helping himself to the hay. So there you go. It's been a day. We got past the major problem with him, I think, and we'll check on him again tonight. And if you haven't seen Cheyenne out here while we've been working with the goats from time to time, this would be why. And that's how the kid keeps up with me, or surpasses me, in milking the goats. Hi, Cheyenne.
I'm not here.
Look over the edge.
I'm not here.
What are you doing, Cheyenne? Are you milking goats, Cheyenne? Alrighty then. You just keep right on milking.